Good evening, I'm Seth Meyers, and this is Late Night. How's everybody doing tonight? That is so wonderful to hear. Let's get to the news. Today is the 100th day of Joe Biden's presidency. Wow, that's crazy. It's felt like exactly 100 days. President Biden was greeted with standing applause last night when he entered the House chamber to deliver his first joint address to Congress. Let's take a look. Way too many groans. You guys, when we used to have an audience, we would test material earlier in the day. And so now a lot of times I'm seeing things for the first time as you do. And sometimes we get it wrong. During his first address last night to a joint session of Congress, President Biden called on Democrats and Republicans to come together to pass police reform legislation, though not everybody stood up for that one. President Biden called on Congress last night to create a new agency to develop breakthrough treatments for diseases such as Alzheimer's and cancer, and who knows, maybe even narcolepsy. The 2021 NFL Draft began today, and the Jacksonville Jaguars have the first pick. Said a spokesman, "Great, we pick Orlando." In a new interview, a doctor and clinical consultant for NASA said that sex in space would be difficult. When asked why, the doctor said, "Well, we've been married a long time." According to new research, gossiping about other people can have positive effects. Oh, you know who should try it then? Ashley. Microsoft announced yesterday that it will retire its default font Calibri and replace it with one of these 5 new typefaces: Tenorite, Bierstadt, Skeena, Seaford, and Grandview. Either that or Microsoft is opening a daycare in Brooklyn. Skeena! Grandview, Tenorite! Stop teasing Grandview. He's a Bierstadt of the Long Island Bierstadts. I'm bummed that I messed up the top of this joke. Don't hold it against the writer that I flubbed at the top. Because this is, every now and then, there's one that's so pristine. Bays already said this was, and I hope you don't mind me putting words in your mouth, the best joke he's ever read. A group of elite classical cellists in Denmark recently performed an outdoor concert for a group of cows. Said the cows, they were good, but they're no yo-yo moo. We have to legally tell you that if you've heard that joke, even if you're double vaxxed, you can catch coronavirus. It makes no sense. Yo-yo moo. It only makes sense if the only noise Yo-Yo Ma made was ma. This is the other thing. Not to tell you how things used to be and how things are now. Writers used to come in, and we'd read all the jokes together. And so as I read it, they would have to look me in the face. And now they don't. They just sit at home and send in yo-yo moo. According to new research, the night shift mode on your phone does not help you sleep better at night because at the end of the day, you know what you did. And finally, a rare bottle of bourbon that is believed to have been produced before 1802 will go up for auction later this year and is expected to sell for up to $40,000. Meanwhile, an NFT of a photo of it is expected to sell for $7 billion. And that was a monologue, everybody.